So it is Friday, the 22nd of August, which means it is release day for the brand new set of the One Piece card game, Legacy of the Master. So in this video, we have a full booster box that we are going to go ahead and crack open. Can we hit one of those big alt art leaders in Rayleigh and Zoro? Can we hit the secret rare anniversary card in Marshall D. Teach? And can we, please Bandai, can I finally hit a manga? All those questions and more are about to be answered. My name is Ben Fitzpatrick. I'm a TCG caster, which means I just love talking about them. So let's do that right now. But before we go ahead and crack into this box of Legacy of the Master, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like rating on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, like I know over 90% of you that watch these videos have not done. If you're coming back on the regular, you might as well subscribe. It is completely free to do so. And while you're there, drop a comment down below with the cards that you have been fortunate enough to pull in your OP12 boxes. And if you are down there as well, have a look at my link tree where you can find my other social medias. So, OP12, it's finally here. It's finally time to see in the West if the era of Zoro is really going to continue on and carry over. It looks a really, really fun deck, but as do some of the other decks in the set that are being released. So does Rayleigh, so does Kuzan. I'm still a big Koala believer, and we had to, of course, get the Revolutionary Army Judge playmat out to surprise and celebrate the return of Revolutionary Army characters and leaders back into the game as well. So will it be able to bring us some luck in this opening? Here we go on to the first pack of OP12. Wish us luck. Here we go. So Isho, Ipponmatsu, Crocodile, Rosinante, Helmeppo, Ursa Shock, Buffalo, Moji and Kabaji, Hair Removal Fist. We have the Sanji leader, the leader that I think is probably going to see the least representation of the OP12 ones, but I'd be happy to be proven wrong. Toshigi as our first rare. We absolutely take that. One of the key components of the Roronoa Zoro deck. And 8-cost Doflamingo as well. If you have 2 or less life, this character gets Rush. Opponent's turn on KO. Heal 1. Okay, not bad at all. So yeah, things I'm hoping to pull here are obviously the alt-art leaders of either Zoro, Kuzan, Rayleigh, or Koala. I'd love to pull, obviously, the manga Bonnie. I haven't pulled a manga yet, still, in my 3 years of playing and covering the game. There's Color of Observation Haki. Very, very nice card. Rosinante leader. And then into our rares, we've got Vinsmoke, Sora. Oh, and the Baby 5 2K. And we have our Don for the format and for this set as well. It's my student's farewell. I want it to be proper. So there is one of our 2 guaranteed Don that we are definitely going to get. I want to make sure that all these cards are absolutely in frame here for you. So let's get to the next pack. We have Baby 5, Buggy, Kinemon, Django, Lindbergh, Iceblock Pheasant Peck, Carmen, Roronoa Zoro, Koshiro, Kazuki Oden. Into our rares, we have 4-cost Shanks and Captains Assembled, the top 3 searcher for the Revolutionary Army deck. Importantly, trashes the rest of the cards so it can facilitate into that 8-cost Monkey D. Dragon card that I'm really, really excited to try and play and test with in the new format. Next pack, we've got Alvida, which was just in my video about leaders that are getting extra support in the OP12 set. Link in the iCard for those that missed that one. Ipponmatsu, Jewelry Bonnie, Kinemon, Full Body, I Will Make Whitebeard the king of the pirates. Patty will ring the bell waiting for you. A card I actually forgot to mention during my video yesterday about the leaders and Calgara being brought back into the fray potentially. This is a top 5 search on an event that grabs 2 Shandian warrior type cards or Mont Blanc Nolans. Really, really nice bit of consistency that deck is getting. We've got Douglas Bullet, Mizerka, and then into our rares we have Hack And Luffy is the man who will be king of the pirates. If your leader is Sanji, so look at the top 3 cards of the deck and grab any card to hand. It isn't any kind of type locked on that event, which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Just a shame that it's leader locked to Sanji. It would have to be, I think, because otherwise that card would be absolutely busted in purple. Next pack, we've got Bello Betty, Shanks, Pacifista, Egghead Pacifista, by the way, Vegapunk lovers, Color of Arms Haki, Poker, Full Body, 2 Sword Style Rashomon, Kuina, another good card for the Zoro deck, Concassere, Morley. Into our rares, we have 1-cost Charlotte Pudding, and Jewelry Bonnie is our secret rare in the box. I was just talking about this card in the leaders and the cards that get support in the brand new set. The brand new Jewelry Bonnie secret rare coming clutch as one of our hits in the box. Very, very nice. I think it's quite an underrated secret rare, in my opinion. I really like this card, and I'm really hopeful to try and make it work, maybe in Bonnie itself in the future. Next pack, then, we've got Shanks, Sentomaru, Karasu, Hachan, Virgo, Buffalo, another Color of Arms Haki, Trafalgar Law, Soul, the Kuzan leader, which I think is going to be very, very good in the new format. Into our rares, another 8-cost Doflamingo, and 3-cost Sanji as well. So, not hit a super rare yet in the box. We're expecting around 6 to 7, I think, is the current ratios of super rares that we get in our boxes in the modern day of OP. As we see Silver's Rayleigh now as well, getting all the base leader packs out of the way nice and early. We won't be mad at that. Shakuyaku, who is the primary searcher in the Rayleigh deck, funnily enough. Look at top 5, grab a Luffy or red event and add it to hand. And 6-cost Kuzan is the next and the final rare card here. 6-cost 8k. If you have 5 or more cards in hand, this character becomes a 7-cost on board. But on play, trash one from hand, freeze one of your opponent's characters. They won't be able to attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. And there is our second Rayleigh Don of the box as well. So getting all of the cooler packs out of the way so far until we get into the heat. And to see what will actually pull in those super rares and other alt art slots. Monet, Kazuki Hiyori, another good card in Zoro. And there is our first super rare. It's going to be the 7-cost Trafalgar Law, which is all around that Rosinante deck that is out in this set. Speaking of Rosinante decks, a blue-green Rosinante deck did very, very well in the Manchester Offline Regionals last weekend. I think it was top 64. Ended up being the placement. We managed to get it on stream as well, which was really, really cool to see. As we are in our rares for this next pack, we've got 3-cost Sanji and 3-cost Sengoku. So a top 5 searcher grabs 2 Navy-type cards other than Sengoku and puts them into hand. And of course, with your Kuzan leader effect, that trashed card is going to be replaced as well. Because whenever you trash a card from your hand with any of your Navy-type effects, you get to draw that many back into hand. So really, really nice and really, really good effect on that leader. Next pack, we've got Bastille, 2 Sword Star Rashomon, Kuina again, Crocus. There is Zoro leader, the one that has been causing so many people problems in Japan. Don ×3 activate main. If this leader battles a character during this turn, it gets set as active and then cannot attack characters with a base cost of 7 or less for the remainder of the turn. Combines perfectly with this event card right here. Luffy is the man who will become the king of pirates. Reactivates your Zoro leader to potentially get you that 3 sword style swing, and then the 3-cost Jinbei as well to finish off that pack. So getting through this box nice and quickly at the moment. Into the next pack, Django, Kani, Color of Arms Haki, Trafalgar Lamy, Full Body. The extinguishes all sound created by your influence technique. Roronoa Zoro, Buggy, Edward Newgate, Beef Burst. I think we've got something quite shiny in the back of this pack. It's an SP! It's Tashigi, the SP version. I love these SP artworks here in OP12. They look absolutely beautiful. And here we get a really nice one in Tashigi. This is going to see a bunch more play with that Kuzan leader. And I have a funny feeling that might be the leader that I might have to build at the start of OP12 with that pull in mind. Very, very happy with that. As we get straight into the next pack. Load of Vanillas, Rashomon, Kawamatsu, Zeph, Kozubaru, Slam Gibson, and 8-cost Dragon. We were hoping to pull this with our Revolutionary Army type Judge Mat. We get it here, the Moria Light, as it were, for Revolutionary Army and for that Koala leader. So the pack's heating up here as well. I have seen 3-hit boxes in real life and on camera as well. So we know it is possible. So there very well might be one more hit that we are getting in this box. We have Calgara as our first of 2 rares. We spoke about this card in our leaders that are getting support video yesterday. And then Demon Aura 9-sword style Asura Blades drawn Dead Man's Game. The Hody Jones on an event that also gives plus 3,000 power in the counter step in battle. So now, in terms of super rares that I actually want, it's actually Gap that I actually want to get here in the remainder of this box. At least one copy. Color of Observation Haki. There is the base Koala leader, for those that haven't seen it already. 7-cost Sakazuki. This is a really, really good card, and one of the best targets, I think, to play off of the 8-cost Gap, because you can play draw 2, and then activate main, trash one from hand, and give a Rested Don to your leader or one of your characters. So you're essentially technically drawing 3 with this character on board. And speaking of more Navy, it's Sengoku as well as the second rare. That's our second copy of it. I don't know, everyone. It looks like we might have to go Bluzan for our first deck in OP12. We'll have to see what the remainder of this box is going to provide us with. There's Hina, another Navy character. Hair Removal Fist into our rares. We've got Tashigi again. That's the second copy of that. And then something shiny in the back. It is Boa Hancock. Super rare. Another searcher for the Silver's Rayleigh deck, but also has a great activate main ability to trash this character and give 2 Rested Don to your leader or one of your characters. So, not too much more left in the box. We're still waiting on quite a few super rares here as well. As we get into this next pack, I think we might be getting one in here. We have Morley, Zeph, 1-cost Rosanante, and we do have a super rare. It's a good one as well. It's Perona, the searcher for the Roronoa Zoro deck, but also can work with other leaders as well. It just has to have the slash attribute for being able to look top 5, grab a slash type card, either this character or a green event as well. So very, very nice to have in the collection indeed. That is our 4th super rare now. So let's see. Next pack. Shiki, Kinemon, Alvida, Trafalgar Lammie. I will make Whitebeard the King of the Pirates. Bastille, Virgo, Jin, Concasseur, Color of the Supreme King Haki. One of the rare events for the Silver's Rayleigh engine. And then Baby 5 as a vanilla 2k counter. But with a trigger, if your leader's multicolored, you get to draw 2. Not bad at all. Drawing 2 in a yellow. Who would have thought it? Inarashi, Missile Sunday, Morgan. The extinguishers all sound created by your influence technique. 4-cost Zoro, Carmen, Ursa Shock, Kushiro, Inazuma, Jaguar D Soul, 6-cost Kuzan. It looks like we got something good again. Oh, it's an alt art rare. It's a 3-hit box for us here on the video. It is 6k 4-cost Shanks, a blocker that says on your opponent's attack once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand, give up to one of your opponent's leader or characters minus 2000 power during this turn. So combine that with the Shanks leader ability, and that is a potential 3k reduction here for a character or for the leader. So very, very nice. And we got a 3-hit box as well, with one of them being that gorgeous SP Tashigi. So now we're just looking for some good super rares. Helmeppo, Ice Block Pheasant Peck, Buffalo, Odin, Kawamatsu, Mizerka, 4-cost Borsalino as one of the rares, and Shirahoshi as another super rare. We pulled the Alt-Art Shirahoshi leader in our release day box unbreaking for OP11, and now we have got the super rare for it to come in as support in OP12. I think we've got 5 packs left to go here from the remainder of this box. So let's see what this one can draw. Helmeppo, Ursa Shock, Gyukimaru, Trafalgar Law 6-cost, Brochette Blow, Charlotte Pudding, and Koala, your searcher character for the Revolutionary Army engine. Okay, 4 more packs. We still need at least 1 more super rare at the very least. So hopefully that's Gap. Or maybe Mihawk. We'll have to see. Is it in this pack? Roronoa Zoro, Buffalo, Zephyr, Mojin Kabaji, Seto, Kozubaru, Shakuyaku, and there is a super rare. It is the 4-cost Luffy that is also built for the Rayleigh engine. I will have to say as well, I love this artwork. I love this one. I think this is better than the alt art, and I think that seems to be a general consensus in the One Piece card game community in OP12. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you like the regular version, or do you like the alt art better? I feel like this one just captures Luffy better in terms of the straight, like, immediate action after the time skip, which I can now make references for, because I am past the time skip. I am in the new era and in the Fishman Island at the moment. There is the original artwork for the new Shanks that we've got. I also think I might like this artwork better, the OG one. I like the Haki aura artwork that's just in the background of Shanks there. And Dracul Mihawk is our super rare in the pack. Very, very good card. 8-cost 8k blocker that essentially is a 4-cost blocker by the time that you've reactivated those 4 of your Don. You then can't play character cards with the base cost of 7 or more during this turn. But that's fine, because we've still got 4 active Don to work with and flood our board out with. So that should, I believe, be all of our super rares and all of our hits in the box. We'll go over them again in a couple of moments' time once we go through and complete the box and see what other rares we can get. There's another base Sanji leader. There is Sabo, which is getting a lot of love at the moment in Enel in the OP12 builds. Very, very good card. And Captains Assembled is our final rare. And then our final pack of the box of Legacy of the Master. It's been a great box opening. 3 hits to get from it. Bonnie, Gyukimaru, Duval, 2 Sword Style Rashomon, Zeph, Jaguar D-Sol, Silver's Rayleigh. So it is a leader pack. So 2 rares in the back here. Calgara as one of them. And our final rare is a 1-cost black character. It is Koala. So that is our launch day box of Legacy of the Master having been opened. 7 super rares with Mihawk, Luffy, Shirahoshi, 1-cost Green Perona, Boa Hancock, Dragon, and Trafalgar Law being grabbed in the super rare slot. and then our 3 hits from the box. Yes, we got a 3-hit box. We have the Alt Art Rare Shanks as the blocker. We have the SP Tashigi. I'm so happy with this one. This looks absolutely incredible. And then we have a secret rare 5-cost Jewelry Bonnie blocker as well. So a really, really nice box, I think it's fair to say. Unfortunately, no manga, so the hunt for that is still going to go on. We will, of course, be opening packs throughout the OP12 format. I'm going to try and get some of the illustration boxes in as well. One of Volume 3 and one of Volume 4 to open up as a video on the channel, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And, of course, during our One Piece card game Voyage Diary series, when we head to locals and play, we will be opening up packs at the end of those videos as well. So the hunt for the manga continues. The hunt for an alt-art leader continues as well for OP12, but for this video, our hunt has ended. So that's going to do it here, and now it's over to you. What have you pulled in your booster boxes of OP12 if you are opening them here on release day or have already opened them in that pre-release window? And while you're down there as well, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like rating on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more One Piece card game and other TCG related content. So that's going to do it for today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and until the next time, see you soon. Goodbye for now.